Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to your favorite tournament of the year with your favorite commentator. Today we've got Keelwa 349. We're on Tournament Desert. We're still round 1 of the World Series and we're against Saeed. Or Syed if I'm saying that wrong. We've got Yellow against Pink, North versus South on Tournament Desert. We've got Nuke against Demo. So I don't really know much about Saeed or Syed, I don't know who that is. Keelwa I've played a few times. I'm sure I've seen him play a few times as well. I'm not sure if I've commentated on any of his games before, but I'm pretty sure he's a pretty good player, and I think he might be the stronger of these two, just because generally if you've not heard of a player before, generally they're probably going to be the weaker player. But I might be wrong. Saeed actually looking pretty good. He's not being slow to do anything, building his supply kind of like that, so we can spread the mines around. But on this left hand side, that supply doesn't look quite perfect. Maybe it is, and I'm not sure. Demo player Keelwa going for a terror attack, an aggressive tunnel there, pretty far forward. Usually you would see it there, actually pretty far forward. It's going to be able to get inside of that and actually defend against some flamers nice and easy. The only risk around doing that is if Saeed had gone for the forward supply and rushed over the worker with a supply truck, then it wouldn't have got up. It's a little bit risky. We've got 2 war factories from Saeed. We've got a battle master going on this left hand side. We've got a demo trap. Only before I was rewatching my demo trap video and just reminding myself of how cost effective they are. Remember a $200 demo trap that was detonated manually actually by Keelwa, and actually that's a complete waste because it was too far forward. On this left hand side we've got a battle master going forward. We've got an RPG crushed. We've got another demo trap, but I don't think it's going to be of use, because I think this battle master is actually just going to go right round. I think it's going to actually kill some workers. In the meantime, we've got a terror attack coming forward. A little bit risky going over there because you didn't know that there wasn't mines there. That's overkill because you don't need 4 terrorists, you only need 3. We've got a spare terrorist there. On this left hand side we did see a technical as well. I think that had possibly nothing inside it, or maybe an RPG, but that has gone down. On this left hand side we've got a battle master. This technical has been left pretty low, and actually Saeed is actually looking like he's winning this game, I would say, because the workers are all going to go down. All of these workers are going to go down now. There's at least $1,200 worth of workers there. That one's gone down. There's only 3 workers rebuilt so far. Kilwa probably wants to get that scrap there and scrap up his technical. In the meantime, another technical coming forward. This is a pretty action-packed, fast-paced game straight away. We've got 4 trucks collecting over here. Needs to send at least 2 of them over there. This truck here is going to be used to run over some of the RPGs. Actually doing really well to handle that. Both RPGs going down. These trucks are probably all going to survive because that gat's probably going to chase it away. We've got another battle master on this left-hand side going to get in this worker line again. This is really bad for Kilwa because now he's having to rebuild probably 5 workers from there. He's just had to rebuild 5 workers from there. One's actually going forward as well. Flamer being chased away. This is really a lot more action-packed and better game than I actually thought this was going to be. It's actually looking really decent. Loads of workers being killed there. This Scorpion is now probably going to engage this Battle Master. I think the Scorpion will win just because this Battle Master is so low. Battle Master is still strong though, and that Scorpion, even though it had so little HP, as you can see, leaves the Scorpion on low HP. In the meantime, we've got Tech RPG from Kilwa. No RPGs inside of there. That does leave it wide open. On this left hand side we've got a bit of defense. Going all the way over to the right. Got to be careful of mines. You have no idea if there's mines there or not. Gonna risk it. The mines, if they were there, could have killed all of them. Could have killed the tech even. What Saeed doesn't want to do is let that tech scrap up. He gets that now, it's going to become super hard. Dozer isn't all that important. I mean, it's important. It is important. Still kill it if you can. It only takes like 4 hits or 4 or 5 hits max. It's still important to hit, but the trucks are probably the more important thing. Saeed actually going for a propaganda center now. Don't know if I agree with that because he's only collecting with 2 trucks. In the meantime, another battle master gets in the supply line, which really hurts Kilwa's economy. You can see he's only got $158 in the bank, but this super tech here is going to do all the work. On this left hand side we've got another battle master going through, and I wonder if the demo trap's going to become of use now. Now there are mines here, so this technical has to be careful. He's been really careless, Keelwa, and he really deserves to lose that. Demo Trap now paid for itself, $200 for $800. Dozer does go down, but it's not worth losing the Super Tech for. Definitely not worth it, because that Super Technical could outright just kill everything on the map. It can kill Battle Masters just by kiting, going away, healing, and then coming back. It can kill Gats, it can kill Dozers, it can kill trucks, it can kill whole bases. Really powerful. But this is looking real good for Keelwa now. Despite losing so many workers, he's continuously rebuilt and also continued to pump out the Scorpions. Trucks are a good thing to target first because they can die so easily, and then probably wants to take out the War Factory second, but he's actually choosing to go for the Supply Center instead. I probably would have gone for the War Factory myself, just because it's more expensive building, and also you want to stop the enemy from producing units. Technical coming through now. This is actually really well played by Keelwa, despite losing a bit overkill there. Again, you only need 2 terrorists to kill the Propaganda Center. Careless from Saeed there, losing the gap for no reason. All the units have gone down for Saeed now as well. Those Scorps could have scrapped up and actually got like double rockets and vetted up a bit, but Kilwa actually choosing just to go back, play it safe, and then let them heal. Loads of workers gone down. Demo Trap has been rebuilt on this left hand side. 4 workers are now up. We've got 2 workers up there. It's actually looking pretty like a close game, to be honest. I would like to see the trucks rebuilt, and I would also like to see a barracks and a Lotus. You want to be doing all of those things that I just said before you make an airfield. In the meantime, Scorpions coming forward. Going to take out some Battle Masters. They're probably going to take out all of this, to be honest. Keelwa on 700, Saeed on 100. And the reason he's on 100 is because he's making unnecessary buildings. He's not going to be able to make anything with that. So, in my opinion, he needs to be making a barracks, making maybe 1 bunker over here. Bunkers only cost 400. Missile defenders only cost, or tank hunters rather, only cost 350. So for a really cheap price, 750, you can put a bunker there, and this whole attack is completely useless from Kilwa unless he's going to attack with loads of Scorpions. It probably would just push it away just with a couple of tank hunters and a bunker, and then just be completely negated and pushed away. In the meantime, Saeed is continuing with this airfield. I really don't like this because you cannot afford to make a Helix. Keelwa being really careless with the mines. You cannot afford to make a Helix when you're only on 1 supply and no oil. You can kind of see the inexperience here from Saeed. You want to be getting the money flowing before you upgrade into a Helix like that. It is going to be good if he gets out, but I don't think he's got enough cash, and by the time he gets out he's going to take in so much damage. It's probably already going to be scouted as well, so Helix is now out. Remember, he's got to spend 400 on the bunker. I'm not sure if he's got the cash or not. He's also putting them in 1 by 1, so he's not going to have the horde bonus. By that time, the War Factory's already gone down. The supply has gone down as well. All the trucks have gone down or low, and they're over here. In the meantime, I think it's a worker there. Yeah, there's a worker there. Looking really bad for Saeed. Actually, he was looking really good in the start, and actually I thought he was going to win by the amount of workers that he'd killed. But now he's just not got enough money. He really should have made barracks and got the Lotus out and started capturing oils before going for a Helix. Now the thing is, he wanted to save that Helix and wait for a surprise moment to try and kill all them Scorps, because the Scorps have gone inside now. You want to kind of wait until they'd popped out and kill all of them Scorps. That's how he was going to win this. Now he's ruined the element of surprise. He's going to take a little bit of damage from this Helix. No Scorp kills. You wanted to kill all of them Scorps, which could have been possible. Another terror attack. Keelwa's been just relentless with them terror attacks. A little bit careless on the mines and stuff, but and a little bit overkill sometimes. He only needs like 3 terrorists to kill pretty much anything that you can make, and 2 for the propaganda center. Keelwa just playing really, really well. Enough Scorps out and closes out the game. Saeed quits and gives the victory to Keelwa. Units destroyed. We've got 50 for Saeed, actually killing loads, and Keelwa only killing 24, but I think it's the buildings destroyed. Was buildings destroyed is 5 and 1. Yeah, so well played by Keelwa. That is 1-0. So on to the second game, and I've actually got my cursor back now, so you can see what I'm actually selecting. I did hide it for some reason, and it wasn't displaying the last few games that I've recorded. Now we've got Keelwa again with Nuke, and is that again with Demo? Are we on a... Is that exactly the same? I think they've chosen the armies this time. Or they've chosen to reverse. Okay. I thought it was random all games. It does say unless players agree though. Saeed and Kilwa have agreed to do random reverse, it looks like. So let's see if Keelwa can do it any better than Saeed did before. So Keelwa actually going for exactly the same supply placement, but it looks like really exactly the same. Keelwa actually building it even a lot closer, and that's actually a bad supply placement. That's not going to be the perfect supply. This is not going to be the perfect supply. It's not the greatest. Saeed choosing to cancel the arms dealer, which is a little bit strange. Not sure where the arms dealer is going to be built instead. That was really weird. I think he wanted it so his worker was inside of there, but the worker ran through anyway, so that's a little bit strange. Just going to upgrade the scroll speed so I can scroll around a little bit quicker. So we've got Demo Trap on the right hand side. We've got Kilwa going for a fast airfield with a barracks. You see how these trucks are they? There's no way they're perfect supply. Like, how has he managed to do that? That is absolutely crazy. Oh, actually, it is moving. I thought they were not moving, like collecting the most efficiently with this oddly weird place supply. Flamer going to the middle, going to scare away the RPG and the worker. They're going to run away, probably go inside the tunnel, I would imagine. On this right hand side, we've got a garrison for Kilwa. That's very nice. It provides a massive scout. And also I imagine a Helix is on the way. He hasn't got much in the bank, so I think he's probably spent that on a Helix already, and he's queued up a few missile defenders, or tank hunters rather. Worker going down, RPG's taking a little bit of damage. In the center we've got the Flamer killing the tunnel. I imagine the Flamer is probably going to go down because of the help of the technical over here. No veterancy on the technical, so you just by that alone you can tell of the inexperience from Saeed. You always want to be getting that veteran technical, unless you're going to be doing Marauders, which I don't know if he's got or not. I don't think he is. You always want to be really doing that veteran technical, because did see a Demo Trap, really well played, killed a unit there. I'm not sure if it was a Flamer, I think it was a Flamer. Helix is now up, going straight across the map, really aggressive. Only 2 terrorists there, that's not going to be enough. Again, the inexperience seen from Saeed. And also the technical would do more damage against these trucks if it had the veteran. But actually he's gone to Marauders, that's why. The Marauders really slow to get out. The reason it's slow is because they're expensive and slow to build. In the meantime, this Helix has just come and wrecked the tunnel along with the Flamer. That supply is now going to be going down. We've got 2 quads out, which is going to try and defend against this, but I really think Saeed's lost too much already. And this attack was completely useless because there's not enough... wasn't enough terrorists. That technical is also going to go down. This has gone absolutely horrific for Saeed so far. Got a feel for the guy. Everything's gone right for Keelwa. He's just played this really well, nice and solid. Really should have done a bunker there. I would have liked to see him from Keelwa or mines at some point, just to stop any aggression coming on that right hand side. The Helix is going to fly back before doing a little bit of damage to that bunker and taking a little bit of damage as well. So he's going to go back to the airfield and going to heal now. We've got a second Helix out. And now this is going to force Saeed. He's got to continuously make quads. He's only collecting with 3 workers. I mean, come on, man. You've only got... it's going to be built a 4th now, but you're only on 1 supply. You want to be maxing that out. You want to have at least 7 on there, I would say, if you've only got 1 supply. Because he's going to be forced now to make quads only because there's so many Helixes out. Actually, he's going to be forced to do a bit of aggression here as well, which is probably the best thing to do because you're in such a bad situation. And I would say you're probably not going to be making that supply for a while. See how many workers he's got now. On this right hand side we do have the aggression. You see if there was mines there now, that would stop this attack pushing forward. Well, actually Saeed's predicting there's going to be mines there anyway and actually choosing to fly back. The Helixes are going to go in the base and base trade though. Really they want to kill probably these quads, and then they want to fly over here and just swarm on top of this now. And now he's going to pop his units, but they're all going to die. You see they're already low. They're already low because there's so many Helixes on top. They're just going to clear it out. Somebody asked me in a previous video why I think I was playing Gorge Drought. I think I was demo against Inf, and there was an Inf Helix right over my tunnel, and he asked why didn't I evacuate all my units and try and kill Helix. That what you just saw there is exactly why, because all the Helix, all the quads when they pop out, all have low HP when they do pop out because they've already taken a load of shots to the face of the tank hunters. On this right hand side now we do have more aggression coming out. We've got a Vet 2 quad, sorry, not quad, a Marauder. The power is going to be going down, although it has repaired itself a little bit. I think it's probably repaired itself from the dozer, but you can see from the map it's completely swarmed with pink now. There's not much yellow left on the map. I think that barracks there is probably the last unit, and it's going to go down. Those are going down actually, but these Helixes are just going to completely clear up everything. Quads also vetting up, taking out that airfield. So Keelwa actually taking a fair bit of damage, but he's completely secure still. He's got his dozer there, and all it's waiting for really is Keelwa just to kill that barracks. Got a Gat waiting to die against the demo trap there, but here is where the most important bit is. The war factory is going to go down, but more importantly again is the this barracks here. As soon as that goes down, that's Saeed out of the game, completely done for. One quad has gone down, and that's the barracks gone. I don't even know if Keelwa thought that was the last building or not. I don't know if he expected to win right there, but he does. That's going to be 2-0 for Keelwa. Played nice and solid, didn't really make any major mistakes or anything like that. Build order could have been a little bit more solid, could have been a bit more secure on the right hand side with maybe a bunker or mines or something. But ultimately, he just played really well and outclassed Saeed in that game. So on to game 3 then, and we are on, I think it's Tournament Arena, this map. Yeah, not Summer Arena. Summer Arena is the map with loads of supplies. This one is Tournament Arena, and we have Saeed in the bottom right with Tox yellow colour, and in the top left, I think that was China, wasn't it? China Vanilla. Yeah, it's China Vanilla with the pink, which is Kilwa. Kilwa is 2-0 up, so Saeed is really against it to try and win this game. And to be honest, if he's going to win any game, this is probably the game he needs to win. He is going to win because so far this is the best matchup he's had. So Tox against China, you're always going to be expecting China to lose this. So we've got two aggressive workers to the north and to the south. You can see the yellow on the map. We've got a tunnel down here on the left, sorry, at the bottom, by the oil. Keelwa actually going for a fast Helix, it looks like. Is he going to make any red guards to deny any tunnels? No, he's just going to make straight for a Helix. In the meantime, he's going to send his other dozer down here to try and build potentially a third supply. In the north, we've got another tunnel. And we've got two supplies out of Saeed. Tunnels all over the show. We've got a fake arms dealer. Don't like that because the arms dealer is now going to be a little bit delayed. I would prefer to make get the first technical out as fast as possible, because that's when you're going to be doing the most damage against China. And the fact that it's made a fake is because he's made 1, 2, 3, 4, and then tried to make. It's actually gone for the oil capture as well. So actually, that's not such a bad idea. But the thing is, it's a little bit of a risk against China, because if he does a Helix like he is now and you don't make any quads, then actually it's a little bit of a risk. It's better just to play standard, and you probably it's probably the safest not to go fast oil capture, because fast oil capture is kind of a gamble, and you don't need to gamble because you've already got a strong army. That's the way I see it anyway. So Helix is going to engage the tunnel, probably going to deny the oil capture as well. This is why it's a bit of a risk, because you don't know if it's going to pay off or not. And now straight away Keelwa is at advantage, and he didn't need to do that. It would have been better just to make a fast technical and go straight in the base and get a terror tech off. That probably would have worked better. We've got no veteran technical again. The RPGs are going to hit the trucks. That truck probably could have run over them. It's probably going to die anyway. Going to escape with 1 HP. Mine's going to kill that technical, and then at the south we've got. This oil has been captured. Stinger going to be built, but the work is going to be denied. This is why I'm saying it's a risk now, because now you've lost both of them tunnels. The top oil has been completely stopped and killed, and the rebels been killed, and now you're going to lose the supply. If you'd have just made a technical from the beginning, with maybe terrorists or maybe just a tech RPG, and just made quads straight after that really fast without a delayed war factory, you probably wouldn't have lost any of those tunnels that you just lost then. So that's the reason it's a risk, and that's the reason you don't want to risk it anyway, because you don't need to risk it. In the meantime, a third supply is up for Keelwa. There's no reason why Saeed can't still win. I think a second arms dealer is the wrong move. You want to be getting a second supply before you upgrade to a second arms dealer. Plenty of quads out now. There's no reason why you can't still win at all, because there's 5 Helixes out now, so all you need is just mass anti-air, and you can still bunker your way through this game. But it looks like Saeed doesn't quite know what to do. I'm not sure what he's doing going back inside of his tunnel, because now his map vision, he's got 2 tunnels. He's got that one and that one. It's only 2 places he can attack from. One is right in his base. And Kilwa's now just going to base trade. It looks like the Helix is going across the map, and as soon as he sees the quads in his base, he's just going to completely base trade, which is, to be honest, exactly what China wants. Now he's just going to kill the whole base. The Stinger's going to go down so fast because there's so many Helixes. Everything's just going to go down. But you don't want to be base trading against a China. You've got the stronger army, so you just want to be closing it out nice and comfortably. You don't want to be base trading, to be honest. But base trade is going to happen. Oh, the mines have killed all of the quads. There's now no quads left. That's all. Kilwa just completely outclassing Saeed in this first game. First round even. And Saeed goes down. Kilwa makes it a 3-0.
You are victorious.
So Kilwa playing really well there. You can see actually units destroyed 29 against 2. Collected plenty more supplies as well, despite that oil capture, which really failed. Too much of a gamble. Just want to be making a tech RPG. Want to be making quads behind it real fast. There's no reason why you need to do anything risky with that one. So GG, well played by Keelwa. So on to the 4th game then, and we can see they definitely are doing random and reverse. They've chosen Tox and China again. And Saeed's morale in this game can't all be that too high, because he just lost one of the most imbalanced matchups in 0 hour, and that's got to be playing on his mind now. And now he's got the exact opposite, so he's really up against it. Keelwa has proved over the last 3 games that at the moment he's looking like the stronger player. So Saeed has got to have that in his head, and probably under quite a bit of pressure now. He's going for a double Helix build order, rush and all in. So he's going to make 2 airfields. He's going to make 5 tank hunters, and we're going to see probably a Helix with a bunker for the tank hunters, and a Helix with the Gatling cannon. The Gatling cannon does build really slow, so you've got to hope that it's built by the time you get to the enemy base, and then you want to be really going straight for the main base, killing that tunnel, killing any RPGs that come out of it, or any quads that are already built. And then closing down the war factory, closing down the supply, and you really want to be winning the game with those 2 units that you're going to make. You see how Keelwa was just making a quad straight away, playing it nice and safe. On this top right hand side, that's actually a risk, because you don't know if you're going to be able to keep that or not. Because if Saeed's just making 2 war factories, he's going to be sending Gatcher on the side of the map and stuff, and then workers all could get killed. This worker here is probably going to get scouted and killed. One airfield is going to be sold. These units now need to get across the map ASAP. This is his chance to win. I don't know if Keelwa expects this or not. I think he is expecting it. He's just playing completely safe, making enough quads. So in these tunnels now, he's got quads and RPGs, and it's the exact counter for Helixes like this. The units are going to probably pop now, I would imagine. A little bit risky because he popped them a little bit late, and that's another reason why you don't pop when the units are right over you. That's why you want to pop a little bit earlier. Quad is going to stay inside of the arms dealer. That's the trick, to try and evade the missiles from the Helix. The arms dealer takes the damage rather than the quad itself. Fully anyway. The Helixes are both going to get really low though, but a load of units are going down. Kilwa is still on 2 supplies because he did go 3 from the beginning, so even if all of this goes down, Kilwa is probably still in the better situation just because those 2 Helixes are so low. In the meantime, Saeed is only on 1 supply. We've got an aggressive tunnel in the back of Saeed's base, and there's no way he's seen that. I don't think he's paying attention over here. In the meantime, we've got another Helix come across the map with a speaker tower. So these are going to heal now. That's a Vet 2, so it's going to heal anyway, and also have a little bit more armor and HP to defend against anything like RPGs and Stingers. Got a fake arms dealer go up. The reason he's done that is probably because he didn't have enough cash, and now he's finally upgraded it. Now he does have enough cash. In the meantime, though, Keelwa has got this tunnel up, and I don't think Saeed has seen it. I don't know if Saeed has even got any dozer left. He has got that dozer. I'm not quite sure where the other one died or not. Oh, the other dozer's here on the bottom. So we've got 3 helixes, 4 helixes, and actually I don't know if Syed has spotted this or not. No, he still hasn't spotted it. I thought the helix was going over there to try and kill that worker. The worker is a little bit camouflaged, even though it is bright pink. Behind the trees and stuff, it is a little bit hidden. In that top left corner, though, I'm not sure if Syed has seen it. I think he has now. But he's going to take a little bit of damage, but I really think actually that everything there is going to go down. Probably lose 1 helix, which he has done. I think it was the low one. Kilwa did really well there to target which one was low. Attacking it like that actually isn't so bad, because you're going to let the helixes vet up rather than the tank hunters. I'm not sure what's better. You see the veterancy stripe appear there. That means the tank hunters inside got the veterancy rather than the actual helix. This dozer is being really, really brave. Going to go and meet a toxin tunnel. Not even kill the worker, and also 2 quads. In the meantime, Syed's now gone to the base of Keelwa. But Syed is waiting way too long, to be honest. He had a massive advantage. And he's kind of just waiting now. Waiting for the enemy to make loads of quads and make loads of stinger sights. And completely block Syed out of the game. He's waited way too long and thrown away his advantage. And now he's on 1 supply against a 2 or 3 supply toxin general. He's only on 1 dozer, which happens to be in the enemy base. Kilwa should spot this. Depends if he's paying attention or not. And Syed is actually going to walk right past it rather than run it over. You can just again see the inexperience here, and Kilwa will just pop a few units. Even if he popped out 1 quad or 1 RPG, this dozer's dead no matter what. The helixes are coming over here to try and save the dozer, and actually they might save it. I think they are here in time. Kilwa hasn't targeted it, and he's actually not paying attention for a little bit. We've got an aggressive tunnel here. This is now completely secure. There's no way I can see Syed winning this game, to be honest. The helixes are going to take a little bit of damage, but because Kilwa's attacking the most vetted up one, or the only vetted up one rather, it's going to take ages to kill that one, so you want to pick off the other ones first really, because they're going to be the easier ones to kill. Another helix coming across. We've got a stinger sight and 3 quads though, so these helixes are going to be taking a lot of damage. And we've got 2 helixes low, and 3 helixes low, or on about half HP. There's going to be a worker scout in here and actually building a more aggressive tunnel. Kilwa is completely surrounding Syed with tunnels, and I think Syed is now actually on 2nd supply in his enemy's base. But there's way too many quads out now, way too much defense. Keelwa's on 3 supplies for way too long now. More stingers going down. Only a matter of time really before Syed gets closed out of this game. It's looking like a 4-0, which is a perfect start into the World Series for Keelwa, exactly what you want. Helixes are going to take some damage. I don't know if Keelwa is attacking the correct one or not. I think he was attacking one and then he chose to target the other one. I don't know if it was in range or not. But Keelwa now, any damage that Syed takes from any of these buildings cannot be repaired because he doesn't have a dozer anymore. So Keelwa really should just be attacking those buildings. In the meantime though, the helixes are going to go over here on the top right, take a load of damage. I think they're probably all going to go down now. There's way too many quads out. 1 helix gone down, 2 helix gone down, 3 helix gone down, and that'll probably be the 4th. 4 helixes gone down. Syed a little bit inexperienced with those helixes there, and has taken way too much damage, waited way too long until Tox got back into this after that really good start that he had. Syed throws in the towel. And Kilwa is going to close out these games 4-0. So yeah, really well played by Kilwa. In all of those games, you can even see Syed actually killed loads more units. I think that's because of when he was on top of the tunnels and Kilwa popped out all his units. All of them were quickly taken down. Kilwa actually only killing 11 units, but just because of the stronger army, just bunkering him with the stingers. His enemy was only on 1 supply. Just stingers and quads winning that game. He didn't really need to do that much. He just needed to kind of sit back and just close Syed out of the game. So really well played by him. Hopefully you enjoyed that, guys, and I'll see you a little bit later with more games in round 1.